So in this video, we are going to learn how to build AI agent for WooCommerce product launch announcement on email. So we are going to build an AI agent which will get triggered whenever we are going to add a new product in our WooCommerce store. As the product is added, this AI agent will capture the details of the new product and send it to OpenAI. Using OpenAI or ChatGPT, we are going to create the email and subject line with the product details for the launch announcement. After creating the email and subject line, this AI agent will get the details of the users to whom we want to send this announcement email, and at last, using Gmail, this AI agent is going to send the same email generated by OpenAI to all the users whose data we have in our Google spreadsheet. Now, if you want to learn how you can build this AI agent all by yourself, for that, let me just take you to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my WooCommerce store which I've added on my WordPress site. Now I want that whenever I add a new product in my WooCommerce store, I want to send an announcement email to all the customers or users whose data I have in my Google spreadsheet. So we are going to build an AI agent, an automation over here using AI in Pabbly Connect, using which whenever a new product will be added in a WooCommerce store, this AI agent will capture the details of the new product and send it to AI platform like OpenAI. Using OpenAI, we are going to create an email and the subject line of the announcement email. After that, this AI agent will get the details of all the users, all the leads or customers whose data we have in our Google spreadsheet. And one by one, this AI agent will send all of these details to all those leads from our Gmail account. Now to connect all of these platforms and to build this AI agent, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So here you can see that we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, just go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And here you will reach to Pabbly Connect's landing page. Here you can see we have two options, sign in and sign up free. Now, if you're new to Pabbly, by clicking on this sign up free button, you can set up your free Pabbly account in just 2 minutes. Or if you're an existing Pabbly user, just click on sign in. After signing in, we will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. And here, as you click on access now below Pabbly Connect, you will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard over here. After coming to Pabbly Connect's dashboard, we have to create a workflow for our AI agent. For that, just click on this create workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as AI agent for new product announcement. AI agent for new product announcement. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of your Pabbly account in which you want to set up this workflow and click on create. And as you click on create, here you can see that the workflow will open in front of us. In this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation, this whole AI agent works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our WooCommerce store, our WooCommerce account with Pabbly Connect in this trigger step. So that whenever a new product is created, a new product is added in our WooCommerce store, the details of the same product will be received inside Pabbly Connect and this AI agent will trigger, it will start. So for that, what we are going to do, here in our trigger step in choose app, we will search for WooCommerce and select it. After selecting WooCommerce in trigger event from the drop-down, select the trigger event as new product created. After selecting the trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And to connect our WooCommerce store with Pabbly Connect, we have to add this webhook URL in our WooCommerce store. For that, we will just copy the webhook URL from here and follow the instructions given below over here. Just go to your WooCommerce account on your WordPress site. Then from the left sidebar, we will just go to settings over here. Let's go to WooCommerce settings. After coming to WooCommerce settings, we have to go to the Advanced tab. After coming to Advanced tab, here you will get this option of webhooks. Click on this webhooks button. And as you click on webhook, then just click on this add webhook button. And after that, here we have to add the webhook URL. So first, we have to give this webhook URL a name. Let's say I would like to name it as Pabbly Connect. Then by default, the status of this webhook is disabled. We have to change it to active. Then here in topic, from this drop down, we have to select the topic as product created. Then it is asking us for the delivery URL. And here in the field of delivery URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, just click on this save webhook button. And as we click on Save Webhook, here you can see that the webhook URL will be added in our WooCommerce store. After adding this webhook URL, whenever a new product will be created in our WooCommerce store, automatically the details of the same product will be received, will be captured inside this AI agent in this Pabbly Connect workflow. And here from WooCommerce, we have also received some test response of webhook ID over here. So this means this webhook URL is successfully added. Now after that, here in this workflow, click on this recapture webhook response button, and then here you can see that it has now changed to waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new product from WooCommerce. So what we are going to do, I'll just go to my WooCommerce store over here and we are going to add a new product. Let's click on this add new product button, and then we are going to enter the details of a new product over here and add that product in our WooCommerce store. So let me just enter the details of a new product. Okay, so as you can see just now here, I have added the details of a product. The product name is Smart Glow LED Strip Light USB powered. This is the product description. This is the SKU over here. These are the pricing details. We have also added a short description. I have also added this product image over here. Selected the categories, added the tags and all of that. After entering all the details, just click on this publish button. And as I click on publish, this new product is added and published on my WooCommerce store. Now, as this new product is published, we will see on my WooCommerce store, I will get the product. So this is the link over here. If we open this link in a new tab, we will get the same product. And here you can see that this is the product which is listed on my WooCommerce store. Now, after this, what we want to do, because we have connected our WooCommerce store with Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow as well, in the trigger step, you can see we have received the response. And in this response, you can see that we have received the details of the same product which we have added just now in our WooCommerce store. So you can see that in these responses, we have received the tags over here, that what are the tags we have added for this new product. Then after that, here you can see we have the status over here. The status is published. Then we have the slug over here, we have the SKU. Then after that, we have the short description of the same product. We will scroll down, we have the sale price, regular price. We will scroll down further, and we also have the permanent link as well. So the email which we are going to send, we are going to add the link of that product in that email as well, so that if the user is interested, they can make the purchase directly from the email. Then we have the name of the product. We will scroll down further and we have some rest of the details related to the same product. We have the link of the image as well. After image URL, here we will scroll down further and you can see we have rest of the details, like we have the description over here, we have the date and time, that at what date and time this product was created and last modified. We also have the categories which we have selected and rest of the details. So in this way, you can see that we have successfully captured the details of a new product from our WooCommerce store in this AI agent, in this Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after this, what we want to do, we want to send these details of the product to OpenAI, and using OpenAI, we want to basically generate an email and subject line for the announcement or the launch of this product. So for that, we will scroll down, come to this action step. Here in Choose App, we will search for OpenAI and select it. After selecting OpenAI, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as ChatGPT Structured AI Output. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our OpenAI account. Now you must be thinking how you can get this API key. To get it, just go to your OpenAI account, and here we just have to go to Dashboard. After coming to Dashboard, from the left sidebar, click on this API Keys button, and then just click on this Create New Secret Key. Then we just have to give this API key a name. Let's say I'll name it as Pabbly Connect. You can give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the project of your OpenAI account for which you want to create the API key and select the permission as all and click on this Create Secret Key button. Now as you click on Create Secret Key, the API key will be generated. Just copy the API key from here, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here. After pasting the API key, just click on Save. And as you click on Save, we will see our OpenAI account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us to select the AI model. So here from this dropdown, we have to select the AI model using which we want to generate the email. So I'm going to use GPT-4o Mini as the model. Then it is asking us for the role, that for which particular role or using which role we want to send the prompt and the details of the product to OpenAI. And here in roles, we have multiple options. Either we can send a system prompt, a user prompt, or an assistance prompt. And if you want, you can use or set up multiple roles as well. Just turn this mapping button on, and then here you can see that in the help text below, we have clearly mentioned that how you can enter multiple roles. You have to enter the role name separated by commas. So let's say I want to basically enter a different system prompt and a different user prompt with the product details. So what you can do here in roles, you can write system comma user. Just remove the extra space, and then here you can see that right now we only had the content user field, but now we also have the content system and content user, both the fields, both the roles fields for both the roles which we have added over here. Now here what is going to happen, we can enter a different system prompt and a different user prompt over here. In system prompt, we are going to tell OpenAI that what do we want to do, what OpenAI is going to act like. And here in user prompt, we are going to enter the details of the product over here, which we have received from WooCommerce. So let me just enter both the prompts over here. Okay, so this is the prompt which we want to enter. In system prompt, I want to mention that you are an expert email copywriter specialized in e-commerce and product marketing. Your goal is to craft engaging, conversion-focused product launch email for WooCommerce store. And we have rest of the details in this particular prompt. Then after that, here in content user field, here we are going to share the details of the product and specify that what kind of email or what kind of response we want from OpenAI. And here we have written the details like product name, description, product price, product link, and the product image as well. And we are going to include all of these details in the announcement email as well. Now we have received all of these details from WooCommerce in the trigger step. So here from the trigger step responses of WooCommerce, one by one, we have to add all of these details, all of these responses into this OpenAI action step. And to add the trigger step responses in this OpenAI action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field over here of content user, and here in front of product name, we want to basically add the name of the product which we have received from WooCommerce in the trigger step responses. So as we click here in the drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new product which we have received from WooCommerce. Out of all of these responses, we'll just search for the response of the product name and select it, and it will be mapped. Similarly, we are going to map the rest of the details. We will search for the response of description, select it and map it. Then we are going to search for the response of sale price over here, select and map it too. Then we are going to add the permanent link over here. So let's search for the response of the link of the product and map it. At last, we want to add the image link as well. So we are just going to search for the response of image link over here, image source, and map it too. So in this way, all the details of the product which we have received from WooCommerce in the trigger step, one by one, we have mapped all of these details into this content user field over here, where we have entered the user prompt. Now, after entering the system prompt and the user prompt, it is asking us for the response format. Now, we want to basically get the response of two different things. We want to get the subject line and the email body in HTML format. So here we have to basically specify to OpenAI that we want separate response for subject line and the email body. And to specify it, we have to basically get the response in JSON format. Now here in the field of response format, ChatGPT or OpenAI is asking us the same, that in which format we want to get the response. If we keep it blank, it will give us the default response into the text format. But we want the response as a JSON schema. So here from the help text, we will just copy this thing over here at last and then add it over here. Here we are specifying that we want the response type to be a JSON schema. Then after entering the JSON schema, we have to basically specify that what should be the JSON schema. Now here we have to enter the JSON schema over here in place of your JSON schema. We will just clear this default value in double curly braces, and we have to enter the JSON schema containing the subject line and the email body field. Now you must be thinking, what is this JSON schema and how you can create it? So to create the JSON schema, to create a JSON body which will tell OpenAI to give us a response in a particular format, we just have to go to our OpenAI account and go to the docs section. After coming to docs, from the left sidebar, just go to structured output. And after coming to structured output, just click on this generate button. As you click on generate, here it is asking us to describe that what kind of JSON schema we want. So we want a JSON schema for to get the subject line and email body in HTML format. So here we are specifying that we want a JSON schema to get the subject line and email body in HTML format. Let's click on create. Now, as you click on create here, you can see within seconds, a JSON schema will be created by this tool of OpenAI over here. Just copy this exact same JSON schema, go to Pabbly Connect and paste it over here in front of JSON schema. After pasting the JSON schema over here, we just have to basically do nothing. We have successfully entered the response format and told OpenAI that we want to basically get the response of the email subject line and email body in this particular format. After response format, it is asking us for the user. Now, if you're getting some notifications, some message from the users, and if you want to basically have different conversation for different users, you can basically enter the unique identifier, a unique ID separating each and every user over here. But right now, this automation, this AI agent will be only used by us who is managing the WooCommerce store. So we are not going to enter any unique identifier. Then it is asking us max token, sampling type, sampling values, presence penalty, frequency penalty, stop sequence, and number of chat completion. So basically, you can just twerk these values that on the basis of the type of response you want for OpenAI. How repetitive, how creative, how descriptive response you want, you can specify it over here. Right now in this video, I'm just going with the default values and we will just click on this save and send test request button. And as you click on save and send test request here, you can see that within few seconds, we are going to receive some response over here. And in that response, we will get the subject line as well as the HTML body of the email as well from OpenAI for the same product which we have just now launched on our WooCommerce store. And yes, here you can see that from OpenAI, we have received the response. In this response, because in JSON body we have specified that we want two different responses of subject line and email body, so we have received two different responses. In the first response, we have basically received the subject line of the email, which we are going to use as the announcement email subject line. And here you can see that in front of body, we have received the HTML body of the complete email over here, which we are going to send as the new product announcement email to our users. So we have successfully created the subject line and email body. Now, in the next step, in our Google spreadsheet, we have the details of the users to whom we want to send this announcement email. We have to get the details of all of these users, and one by one, we have to basically send the emails from our Gmail account to all of them, the same email which is created by OpenAI. Now, to get the details of all the users from our Google spreadsheet, we will scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, we will search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Get Rows. After selecting this action event, just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. Then after that, here from the pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account, then just scroll down and click on Continue. And as we click on Continue, we will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us to select the spreadsheet, that from which particular spreadsheet we want to get the data of the users. So we have the details of the people to whom we want to send the email in the spreadsheet named as user data. So from this drop down, here you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, we are going to select the same spreadsheet of user data. Then it is asking us to select the sheet. In this Google spreadsheet, we have only one sheet as sheet 1, and from the same sheet, we want to get the data. So we are going to select the sheet as sheet 1. Then it is asking us to select the range, enter the range over here. That in this Google spreadsheet, in this particular sheet, data of which particular range we want to capture. Now the data of the users in this Google spreadsheet start from this cell as A2. So here in range, we are going to write A2 over here. But after that, we have to also enter the end cell as well. So if I select all the details or the data of all the users here, you can see the range is A2:D51. But later on, when we basically use this automation, when we add a new product and use this automation, this AI agent the next time, I might have also added some new users. So instead of entering the range as A2:D51, what we are going to do, we are going to enter the range as A2:D. We are just going to mention the last column over here, but we are not going to mention the last row number. And in this way, this action will get the data of all the users from this Google spreadsheet. Till whichever row we will have the data of the users, it will get all of that data using this action. After selecting the spreadsheet, selecting the sheet and entering the range, we have to turn this simple response button off. By default, it is on, but we have to turn it off and click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, we have basically received the details of all the users whose data we had in our Google spreadsheet in array format. So here you can see that we have received the collective data of all the users over here inside this Pabbly Connect workflow. Now, after getting all of these details, responses of all the user details of all the users from Google Sheets inside Pabbly Connect, we have to basically process this data one by one. So one by one, we are going to process this data and send the emails to each and every users whose details we have in this Google Sheet. For that, we will scroll down, click on this Add Action Step button, and to process this array one by one and send emails to them, we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect called Iterator. Select Iterator Pabbly. After selecting Iterator, in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Process Array. Then just click on Connect. After clicking on Connect, it is asking us to choose Array. And here in Choose Array from this drop-down, it has by default selected the same response which we have received in array format from Google Sheets. So here we just have to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that the details of the very first row of the first user are extracted and given in response over here. We have basically simplified this array over here. And here in this array, you can see we have the details of the same person. We have the same first name, same last name, same email, same mobile number, and same row index as well. That the data of which particular row we have received. Now, this iterator will process all of this data one by one. So when we will run this workflow in real time, it will process all the data, the details of all the rows, all the users one by one, and all the steps which we are adding after iterator will be continued, will be looped for each and every user. Now here, after getting the details, we just want to send them email using our Gmail account. So after Iterator, just click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, search for Gmail and select it. After selecting Gmail in action event from the drop-down, select the action event as Send Email version 2. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here we have to connect our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect, and we have to connect the same account from which we want to send the emails of this product announcement over here. For that, just click on this Connect with Gmail button, and here from the pop-up window, select your Gmail account. After selecting the account, just scroll down and click on Allow. And as we click on Allow, we will see our Gmail account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the recipient email address. And here in the field of recipient email address, we have to enter the email address of the user to whom we want to send the email. So we have added the details of all of these users in this Google Sheet. We have received the Google Sheet response in our workflow, and using Iterator, we have processed this response to execute it or get the data of each and every row, each and every user. So what we have to do, we will just click on this field of recipient email address, and from Iterator responses, we will select the response of the email address of the person and map it over here. If you want to send the email to multiple users as one, you can basically enter comma separated emails over here. Also, if you want to add some email address in CC or BCC, you can enter their email addresses separated by comma over here as well. But right now, I don't want to add any email address in CC or BCC. Then it is asking us for the sender email address. So in my Gmail account, I have an Eli's email as well. So here, from which particular email address you want to send the email, you have to select that over here. If you have created multiple email addresses into the same Gmail account, in this dropdown, you will get the list of all. And here, you have to select that from which particular account you want to send the email. Then here, it is asking us for the sender name. So let's say I want to add the sender name as XYZ Store. So by this name, I want to send the emails to the user XYZ Store. But instead of this, by whatever name, whatever business name or store name or your e-commerce store name you want to basically send the email, you can just enter it over here. Then it is asking us for the subject line. So we have received the subject line of the email from OpenAI. So from OpenAI responses, we are going to select this response of subject line and map it. Then after that, it is asking us for reply to email. Now, if you want to get the reply from the users on some other email address, you can enter that reply to email over here. Then it is asking us for the email content type over here. And because we have generated an HTML email from OpenAI, that's why from this dropdown, we are going to select the option as HTML. Then here in the field of content, we will just click here. From OpenAI responses, we are going to select and map the response of email body over here. Also using this action, if you want, you can send some kind of file as attachment with the emails as well. But right now, I don't want to send any file as attachment. So that's why we are just going to keep this field as file name and attachment as blank. Then it is asking us for the label ID, that what is the label you want to assign to these emails which we are sending. So I want to assign the email as category update. So I'm selecting it. If you want, you can select any other label as per your choice. At last, it is asking us that what signature we want to add by the end of this email. So we are just selecting this default signature of me. And then what we are going to do, we are just going to click on this save and send test request button. And as you click on save and send test request, here you can see that within seconds, we have received some response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the details which we have mapped over here with the same details, an email is been sent to the same person, to the first user which we had in our Google spreadsheet over here. So basically an email is sent to this demo user on this email address. So what we are going to do, we are going to check the email inbox of this user. So let's go to the Gmail over here, and yes, here you can see that on the email inbox, here you can see that the email is received by the user. This is the same subject line of the email which was generated by OpenAI with our product description from the details which we have given of the product to them. And after that, here you can see we have an HTML formatted email over here created. In this email, the same product image which we have added in our WooCommerce store is added over here. Also, you can see that in this email, we have the same details of the product, and also we have the purchase link, the shop now link. If I click on this link over here, it will take me to the same product over here on my e-commerce store, same products link from which the customer can place the order. So in this way, we have successfully automated this complete system, using which what we have done, we have basically created this AI agent, and this AI agent will trigger whenever a new product is added in our WooCommerce store. As we add a new product, this AI agent will get the details of the product, send the details to ChatGPT to OpenAI, and then generate an announcement email over here. After generating the announcement email with subject line, it will get the details of the user from Google Sheet to whom we want to send the email, and at last from our Gmail account, it will automatically send the emails as well. And these are very nice emails which is generated by OpenAI in HTML format with the product details and product image. So not just this, using Pabbly Connect, you can build AI agents to connect multiple applications and automate a lot of processes of your business. Also, let me tell you that Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan, and in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. And you will also get a clone link of this same AI agent of this automation in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this same automation workflow, this AI agent, into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.